You believed it, didn't you? Rip Van Winkle, yo, what's going on? Rip Van Winkle says, why did a white van pull up out of my house? Pull up out of your house? There was a white van in your house? Alright, exiting Discord. Emperor Palpatine says, stumbles in the door. I'm here, done. Hey, Emperor Palpatine. Should, so, which Walter White scenes do you think I should use?
We are vulnerable. The Rebel Alliance is too well equipped. They're more dangerous than you realize.
Master Black says, I was about to go to bed, but I took a shower and I have some extra energy left. Excellent. Any suggestions on the music choice today? Anyone? I guess we can continue. We can continue the epic playlist that we've been playing recently. Xavier's animation, yo, what's going on? Emperor Palpatine says, how did you know I just started watching Breaking Bad? Because I have cameras in your house, duh. Because I could sense it in the Force. Is there any plans for Arthur Morgan versus Palpatine? Who's Arthur Morgan? Batman.
rebellion will continue to gain us support in the Imperial Senate.
The Imperial Senate will no longer be of any concern. I've just received word that the Emperor has dissolved the Council permanently. The last remnants of the old Republic have been swept away.
Possible. How will the Emperor maintain control without the bureaucracy?
Arthur Morgan is from Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, well, I don't know anything about Arthur Morgan. Rip Van Winkle says it's a Red Dead Redemption character. He eventually dies. Oh, you're spoiling it for me. What if I was gonna play Red Dead Redemption? You just spoiled it for me.
How much I make a year. I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks. No!
Damn, man, look at that, look! Whew.
I would say so. How did you know how to put this all together? How did you know how to put this all together?
I had excellent help, as will you. Quite a lot of planning went into this.
I would say so.
Emperor Palpatine says, Jar Jar, I don't know if you saw it, but I suggested Walter White's toilet line. You wanted a recommendation. His toilet line, what's that? Super Count Dooku, yo, what's going on? He says, so live streams are on this channel now. Yeah, I'm trying to get this going, this channel going, and I figured it's a combination of two things. Some people are suggesting, I don't know if it's actually true or not, or if it actually does have an effect, but there are some people who suggest that having the green screen making and the video editing on the main channel is harming the main channel's videos, because a lot of people will turn off their notifications for all the live streams that I play on there. And so yeah. So I figured I might as well start streaming on this channel, but also to get this channel monetized. So Master Black says if there's a toilet, then we need Skibidi Yoda too.
Ah, hello. Ah, hello. Ah, hello. You. Do you know what you're getting into? Let me ask you a question. Are you prepared to die for your cause?
I'm sorry after everything you've done for me. What you've done for me? You killed me is what you've done. You've signed my death warrant. And now you want advice? All right, I'll give you advice. Go to Mexico and screw up like I know you will. And wind up in a barrel somewhere. Jesse! Jesse!
Xavier's animation says, Emperor Palpatine, you only make me cringe a little. Supercount Dooku says, counter argument, I cannot gift subs on this channel. I know, because it's not monetized yet, but me live streaming on the channel could potentially speed up the process of this channel getting monetized. So it would be a question of, like, you know, now that doesn't mean I would stop doing live streams altogether on my main channel. I would still do the gameplay live streams, at least until the channel gets bigger. And once the channel gets bigger, then I could potentially consider making a third channel for gaming and also do gaming as well. But then what would my live streams be on my main channel? That's the question. Anyway, it's hard to tell, because there are some people that complain about, you know, getting notifications for the live streams and they only want to watch the videos. But also at the same time, I feel like that's kind of like YouTube's problem. Like, wait, what? Master Black says, who could have taught the streaming on YouTube can monetize the channel faster? I found out like half a year ago. But anyway, what I was saying, YouTube, I don't know why they don't have a separate notification bell for shorts, videos, and live streams. So my question is, YouTube, why can't YouTube just make it so that people can decide whether or not they only want to be notified for someone's short videos that they make, or their live streams, or regular videos? That way, if you only like someone's live streams, you can just put notifications for their live streams. If you only like someone's videos, you can put notifications for their videos. And that way, channels on YouTube don't have to create second and third channels so that it doesn't hurt the main channel that they have. That's the reason why YouTubers even create multiple channels, is so that it's in some ways, I mean, sometimes they actually legitimately have a lot of different content to put on their channel, so they put it on different channels. But, you know, for my case, it doesn't really make sense for me to have a whole lot of channels. Like, I'm not at the point where I make enough money from this channel where I could hire other people to manage other channels. That would be crazy. I'd probably have to be making like, I'd literally have to be making like 5 to 10 times what I'm making now in order to hire someone else. It's just not in the cards for me right now. Alright. What do I need now? TikTok ban. I got a notification from my 4K video downloader. You know, I haven't been able to use it recently. For some reason, it hasn't been able to parse links or something. Whatever that means. Basically, it's just not downloading anything right now. Because it needs some kind of update or something. Like, I guess YouTube updated or whatever. And so... Alright. Breaking Bad. I need a Breaking Bad scene. What Breaking Bad scene do I need? Oh, this is not meth. Breaking Bad, this is not meth scene.
It's your meeting. Why don't you start talking and... It's your meeting. Why don't you start talking and tell me what you want?
$50,000.
Oh, man. 50 G's? How you figure that?
35 for the pound of meth you stole, and another 15 for my partner's pain and suffering.
What? Oh yeah, I remember that little bitch. So you must be daddy. Let me get this straight. I steal your dope. I beat the piss out of your mule boy. And then you walk in here and you bring me more, man? Woo, that's a brilliant plan, is it? Brilliant.
You got one part of that wrong. This is not meth. $50,000.
Are you fucking nuts?
I want to find out.
What was that? No, Scanzo, calma. Calma. You got balls. I'll give you that. All right. I'll give you your money. That crystal that your partner brought me, it sold faster than $10 ass in TJ. Let's say you bring me another pound next week.
Money up front.
Money up front.
Get off the toilet?
Privacy, would ya? What are you doing, man? You asshole!
You told him my name.
Says who, him?
My name, where I work. You told him about my son.
Don't touch me!
Damn junkie.
No, give me that!
Wait. This is going down the toilet. Watch it go.
No, that's worth 40 grand, you stupid
It's
shit!
worth nothing when you smoke it all. Get off the toilet. Get off the toilet. Off No way.
Get off the toilet, huh? Anyone else got any more ideas? What else could we do? I've made Breaking Bad Star Wars memes before.
50,000 up.
Oh, man. 50 G's? $50 G's? How you figure that?
35 for the pound of meth you stole, and another 15 for my partner's pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering. Master Black says, get off the toilet, Skibbity Yoda. I've added 2 ideas. So you want a Star Wars character to be sitting on Skibbity Yoda, and Walter White is gonna yell at them to get off the toilet? The first one is Walter White screaming at Skibbity Yoda, says, get off the toilet. The second idea is Walter White saying, I am the danger to Palpatine when he says, say my name. While Palpatine says, please no.
Pardon.
Emperor Palpatine says, hey Jar Jar, how about that mod stat? Bruh. Fine. Here you go. There you go. Mod status. Master Black says Walter could scream at him so he can stop being inside the toilet. I feel like most people are not gonna... I mean, that's not really gonna make any sense. I don't know how I could get people to click on that video. For the most part. Let's check this out. What are people saying?
It's January 2025, and it looks like Disney may be taking a different turn for Star Wars and Lucasfilm. What's up, guys? This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new, and like this video to see future updates. Just a few days ago, in a massive bombshell interview, Kathleen Kennedy announced that after the huge success of Star Wars Skeleton Crew, she would be retiring as president of Lucasfilm. In the announcement, it was also revealed that Jon Favreau would be taking over her role as Lucasfilm's president. When asked about her retirement, Kathleen Kennedy reportedly said that it was a bittersweet moment, stating that,
nice,
on one
Jar
hand, I
Jar.
did something for Star Wars and its fandom that no man could ever
Mike
give
Zero,
it.
it's not me.
I gave Star Wars a safe space for the most inspirational female characters in all of cinema. But on the other hand, now young girls will no longer have any shining examples to look up
Bringing
to.
up Mike
I worry
Zero
that now
on
with an
stream
old
is a
white man in
bad
charge,
idea.
Star Wars is going to go back to what it was, a breeding ground for hatred, bigotry, and racism. This statement caused major backlash among the fandom, with some referring to her as Wokeleen Kennedy, saying she never should have been president of Lucasfilm. However, Mark Hamill came to her defense saying, quote, "The basement-dwelling incel troglodytes celebrating the retirement of Kathleen Kennedy are the reason why Kamala Harris lost the presidential election." Sadly, white supremacy
a right-wing channel
is
now.
alive and well. But what do you think? Disney has also announced that it has obtained the rights to George Lucas for $1 billion and are now working on compiling a record of every video and audio clip of all things George Lucas has ever said or done in order to create an AI algorithm to use as a consultant for future Star Wars projects. Construction has already begun on the building that will store this massive George Lucas AI, which is expected to end up housing over 10 quintillion terabytes of.
Master Black says Skeleton Crew is good, but they could have added much more. Was it really that good? I started watching it yesterday, and I haven't really decided if it's like really good or bad yet. I watched the first episode and then I watched the half of the second episode. But I'm gonna continue watching Skeleton Crew to see how it ends up. Xavier's animation says, "No, Pups is mod again." No!
Let me get this straight. I steal your dope. Break the pen! Break the piss out of your mule boy. And then you. In here and you bring me more, man? That's a brilliant plan, is it?
You got one thing wrong. This is not math. Big Penador says, "Buy Xavier." Oh, Xavier's going to watch the Wild Robot movie? Wild Robot? What is that? Master Black says, "Skeleton Crew is good, but they could have added much more." I think, look, so far, I don't really have an issue with, like, the story itself, if isolated, isn't, I think, too problematic in any way. The problem with any new Star Wars show is that it is interconnected to the worst things. You know, Skeleton Crew is set after Episode 6. You know, it makes in the beginning it makes reference to the New Republic. Well, Disney's New Republic is trash, and the whole New Republic that they created for the sequels is garbage. which is why, in some ways, Skeleton Crew still is suffering from the same problems that the sequels suffered from, as well as many of the other Star Wars shows. Is that even if the show itself is good, if you try and isolate it, you can't ultimately isolate it because it's connected to a universe that doesn't make any sense anymore. An inconsistent, incoherent universe that Disney has created. And so that's pretty much one of the biggest problems with Skeleton Crew, is that it's still connected to the rest of the Star Wars galaxy, which has been permanently tainted by the existence of the sequels. Skeleton Crew exists in the same timeline as Rey Skywalker. That's a problem. It exists in the same timeline as Mandalorian Season 3. That's a problem. It exists in the same timeline as Book of Boba Fett. That's a problem. Because those shows shouldn't exist. It exists in the same timeline as the Kenobi show. That show shouldn't exist. The Acolyte shouldn't exist. They've already eroded the foundation of Star Wars, and they're trying to build on top of it. It's like when you take an old burnt out city and then you just start building new buildings right on top of it. You don't demolish and get rid of the old buildings in order to make room for a good foundation. You just start building on top of it. And so eventually, all of the stuff that they put on top of it, the weight of it is just going to collapse on itself. And ultimately, it kind of really doesn't matter because the fans have been mistreated enough for years to the point where they don't even care about this new show. There's a new show. Master Black says the New Republic exists even in legend. Well, I know the New Republic exists, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. It's Disney's New Republic. It's not the expanded universe's New Republic. You know, the pirates sailing the seven seas in Skeleton Crew are running around in Disney's New Republic. So it doesn't matter that obviously after episode 6 there was going to be a New Republic. Everyone knows that already, because that's kind of a requirement for, if you're going to defeat the Empire, you have to replace it with something. So
this is not myth.
Emperor Palpatine says the Seven Seas is in Star Wars? Yeah, it is. The Seven Seas in Star Wars. Master Black says, in Rebels, there was this dimension where you can change the timeline, so perhaps whoever takes over will fix everything by using that dimension. Yeah, the world between worlds. They could do that, or they could just do something much simpler, and they could just declare those things. They could just apologize, you know? They could just say sorry to the fans, and then they could just start over. And they'd probably get more traction with that than by trying to do the world between worlds. Because if they use the world between worlds to change the timeline, then all they'll be doing is, you know, everyone will know what they're doing. They would be admitting defeat. But they could just admit defeat while at the same time actually saying sorry to people. You know? Instead, they could just show a little humility, and maybe that might go a long way. Maybe if they said, hey, to the fans, we're sorry we treated you like that. That never should have happened. You know, Kathleen Kennedy shouldn't have been saying things like the Force is female because, you know, it alienates people because, you know, that's very, you know, sexist. It's one-sided. You know, things like that. They could have said, you know, management has not been doing a good job running Lucasfilm. We're sorry about that, and so we're decanonizing the sequels, and we're gonna start over, and we're gonna work on creating good characters, interesting stories in the Star Wars universe, as opposed to, you know, the corporate slop we've been shoveling out for the last 15 years. Which is kind of sad that it's been 15 years. Emperor Palpatine says that doesn't even make sense because that's not Earth, right? And Earth is not in Star Wars except in some Legends media. Emperor Palpatine, do you have a brain? Can you read? Do you know what it says at the very beginning of literally every single Star Wars movie? It says a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So, what is the obvious implication of that? The obvious implication is that Earth is here, and the galaxy that's far, far away is far, far away, but it's not. It doesn't say in an alternate dimension. It doesn't say in a fictional universe. It says in a galaxy far, far away. George Lucas got beamed intelligence from the sky, and they told him stories of what happened a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. He was visited by aliens, and so he came up with Star Wars. You know, he didn't create it all by himself. Aliens came to him and told him, probably aliens that could use the Force. They came to him and told him, hey, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, this stuff happened. And George Lucas wrote about it, and he made a movie about it. That's why he's so passionate about it. Because it's a record. It's a recording of... It's a recording of all of the troubles that humans went through in a galaxy far, far away. A lot of people will say that humans, you know, evolved 200 million years ago, but everyone knows that's ridiculous, because a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was an entire galaxy filled up to the brim with humans. There were tons of humans. They're just in another galaxy. We just haven't met them yet. Are they still there? We don't even know. We don't even know if they're still there, because it's in a galaxy far, far away. Probably a galaxy we'll never be able to get to. But that's probably how we got here. Right? That's probably how we got here. The people in a galaxy far, far away dropped. They came here in a ship. They went through hyperspace lanes to get to Earth. and they settled here, but no one ever knew that they settled here. Master Black says there was a comment where Han and Chewbacca travel through the hyperspace and they get lost and somehow they find Earth and they're killed by Native Americans. That's unfortunate. Native Americans. Yeah, they couldn't make that comic now because it would enforce negative stereotypes, you know. Some ship comes down from the sky and their immediate reaction is just to kill everything on board. That's kind of savage, isn't it? You wouldn't want to, that would set the wrong tone.
Calma! Calma.
George Lucas says, "What happened to my baby?" Your baby? Did George Lucas have any kids? Oh yeah, he does. He's got Katie Lucas, Amanda Lucas, and Jet Lucas. 4 children. People.com. George Lucas, how long do I have to scroll before I get a pop-up that says subscribe to the newsletter for only $1 a month? There it is. There's Katie Lucas. She's got the same neck as George. You can see the resemblance. Definitely. Amanda Lucas. Look at that. She's a fighter. Lucas and his ex-wife Griffin adopted a baby girl, Amanda. Okay, that's why she doesn't look like George. This is the adopted daughter, obviously, because she's big muscly fighter. Then we got Katie Lucas. This is definitely George Lucas's daughter right here. Like I said, she's got the same neck as George. It's just not a neck that's as advanced as George's neck. Her neck has not peaked. Jet Lucas. Whoa. Is Jet Lucas adopted too? Yes, he is. Okay, never mind. She wasn't adopted. It says Lucas adopted her. Okay, never mind. She's not related. But, you know, she might be related though. There's strong suspicions she might be related. Look at this guy. I was like, whoa, how did George Lucas spawn this creature? This guy's like a foot taller than himself. And you're like, oh, he's adopted too. Adopted. Everest Hobson Lucas. Shortly after marrying Melody Hobson, George Lucas got some got some brown sugar. Which, you know, I think I could go for some brown sugar myself, but it's only a question of whether or not they would want to go for me. That's the question. In 2013, Everest Hobson Lucas born via surrogate. Does that mean, wait, born via surrogate? So does that mean that, so George Lucas donated his seed, and the surrogate is another woman that received that seed, and it was planted inside of her, and then she gave birth. Is that what that means there? Or does that mean that they transferred her egg over to another woman? I mean, they could probably do that. That's possible. I made that decision because I looked at the future. I looked at the fact that I was going to have a baby. I looked at the fact that I was married, and okay. Hold on, are all of George Lucas's children adopted? Okay, Everest was born in 2013, is the biological daughter of George Lucas and his wife, Melody Hobson, born via surrogate. Okay, so basically what they did is they took the egg from Melody and the seed from George, and then they put it inside of another woman, and that other woman brought it to term. It's kind of crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna check and see if that's if that's correct, because if so, that's kind of epic. I mean, to some degree, like if I had no other choice, and I was this man is a multi-billionaire. Unfortunately, he never had any kids. They're all adopted kids. Why has he got some? He can't have any kids for himself, or? Apparently not, though, because that's his biological daughter. He just never had any kids before that. So, what is surrogacy? I just want to make absolutely sure. Surrogacy is an arrangement where a woman known as a surrogate or a gestational carrier carries and gives birth to a child for another person or a couple referred to as the intended parents. This process is often used by individuals or couples who are unable to carry a pregnancy themselves due to medical reasons, infertility, or personal circumstances. Okay, so the surrogates, okay, there are two main types of surrogacy, traditional and gestational. In traditional, the surrogate's own egg is used, while in gestational, the surrogate carries the embryo created using the intended parents or donor's genetic material. Okay, so this is advanced. Like, they paid a surrogate to bring to term their child. Like, the egg of Melody plus the seed of George Lucas brought together. That's a very interesting process. That's very fascinating. It's amazing. That's amazing that they're able to do that. Science. That's what that is. It's called science. These are the advancements of science. You know? You can just pay another woman to have your child. Women are scared. They're scared of having kids. Well, guess what? You can just pay another woman to have your kid. Just pay another woman. Like, here. You can take the little baby inside of you, and you have the baby, and I'll pay you. And the other woman's like, okay, that works for me, I guess. You know what? That works for me.
Then
But that's good. That's cool that George Lucas gets to have his own child. I personally, you know, if I was in that situation, it would be kind of awful for me if I couldn't have any kids myself. And I wouldn't want to adopt. And that's not because I don't like children, but that's simply because I just want to have my own. If I'm going to have children, I want to have my own. I don't want to adopt.
You got balls.
But George Lucas actually has. I wonder what his daughter looks like. I wonder what his daughter looks like now. She was born in 2013. So she's 12 years old right now. I wonder what the combination of George Lucas and Melody looks like. I wonder if she'll end up growing taller than he did. Because George Lucas is like 5'6", but Melody, I think, is a little bit taller than him. I'm pretty sure Melody's a little bit taller than him, so maybe their daughter will be like 5'8", 5'10" or something. She'll be a basketball player in the WNBA. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, sorry for that flashback. Oh, I gotta log in. Don't look. Palpatine, cover your eyes. Don't look at the password. And now, your feature presentation. Uploading. It's like, how many clips is that? It's a minute and a half of Breaking Bad. When I finally release that, which I need to do that today. I need to upload a bunch of Snape videos. Master Black says, I'm sleeping on my chair. Time to go to bed. Hey, I remember when I used to do that. I would come home from work and I would be so exhausted I would just sit in my chair and I would think to myself, I'm gonna get up and take a shower before I go to bed, and then I'd just fall asleep. Thank you for being here, Master Black. Hope you have a nice night. Hope you sleep well. I've heard enough of the Temple March. Anada, yo, what's going on? Welcome. Emperor Palpatine says, hey Jar Jar, there's a video. If you got on Discord, there may be a video with us and Qui-Gon. Don't stress about it. If you see it, I just made that. Huh? What are you even saying? What are you saying? What are you trying to say, Essay? Essay, what are you saying, Essay? Palpatine, my homie, my main man, what are you saying? Emperor Palpatine says, don't think I'm making videos about us in my free time. That'd be so weird. Huh? Making videos about us? What do you mean? What's this? I can assure you, we are quite safe from your friends here. Your overconfidence is your weakness. Your faith in your friends is yours.
In the reception area was a tall man standing there. He was also wearing a suit.
What is this?
At first, he was kidding. But he looked dead serious. He accidentally said porn, then he said prom. He said, porn.
What is that? What is that even from? General Andrew, yo, what's going on? Emperor Palpatine says you've been looking at Tuco for a little too long now. What's going on between you two? What do you mean? I have to make more green screens. That requires me to look at the scene. If I don't look at the scene, I can't make a green screen.
Let me get this straight. I steal your dope. Let me get this straight. I steal your dope.
Emperor Palpatine says, Jar Jar, I should actually use that video for promoting your channel, the one from Discord, and maybe it could do something. I guess I'll have to check it out and see what's going on with that video. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Oblivion. And tomorrow, hey, by the way, tomorrow you should join us for Minecraft. But let's start up Discord first. Let's see what video they put on Discord. If it's a bad video, you're getting banned, buddy. I'm banning you immediately. Although maybe I should do Minecraft Sunday. I'm gonna contact Super Count Dooku. Gimbo says he's not available Saturday, so we'll see. Let's see what Super Count Dooku has to say. Bruh. That's a pretty bad video. I gotta say that's a pretty bad video. Although it's more so just cringe. It's not like morally repugnant. It's just kind of cringe. Oh, you're not talking about that one. You're talking about a different one. This one? Victory celebration? What is that? I don't even know what that is. But it doesn't sound very good. So I'm deleting it. It doesn't sound very good, so I'm just gonna delete it. What? No. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone now. And I'm gone. It's gone and I'm gone. And I'm starting up streaming on my other channel. See you there. Adios.